This one here, pretty new. I found it just this afternoon. Evidence in Johnny Depp Libel trial will be kept private. Let's see what that's about. By the way, I always got the yellow teeth here. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's just kind of the feeling I get from Amber Heard. The trial had been due to start in March but was put on hold due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Parts of Amber Heard's evidence in the postponed trial of Johnny Depp's libel claim against the Sun newspaper will be heard in private following a high court ruling. The Pirates of the Caribbean star is suing the tabloid's publisher, News Group Newspapers, and its executive editor, Dan Wooten, over an April 2018 article which referred to the 56-year-old as a wife-beater, which we know he's not. At a remote Skype hearing on Wednesday, part of which was conducted with members of the press and public excluded, Mr. Justice Nicole ruled part of Ms. Heard's evidence relating to allegations of sexual violence will be heard in private during the forthcoming trial. He made his ruling following an application by lawyers for NGN saying the orders sought by the publishers were necessary and proportionate. She is very concerned that the nature of these allegations is such that would be the case if this confidential material is reported. So I can't quite figure out if this is a good thing or a bad thing. If anything, I don't think it matters so much. I mean, the important people who are making decisions are going to hear what's going on, so I'm on the fence. The judge added, I stress that nothing in this judgment will prejudge the issues that I have to decide at trial. Neither party will be disadvantaged by the fact that part of the trial will take place in private. Either in public or private, the claimant, Mr. Depp, will have a full opportunity, so far as is proper, to challenge the evidence by Ms. Heard by cross-examination. Earlier in the hearing, NGN's counsel Adam Wolonsky, QC, told the court Ms. Heard, 33, who was a witness in the case, I almost read waitress by mistake, it's late here, had said she found the prospect of having to give evidence in public on the confidential matters terrifying. I don't see how that makes a difference. This is a court of law. She's being sued. She's legally being told she has to tell what happened that day, and being terrified, I don't really think means so much. I guess, too bad or whatnot, but my personal outlook is being terrified should be part of it for her. He said, Your Lordship will know this case has generated a great deal of publicity already, and one of Ms. Heard's concerns is that she has been the subject of a great deal of vilification in the press, in particular on social media. Well, I guess that actually might be me. She is very concerned that the nature of these allegations is such that that would be the case if this confidential material is reported. So she doesn't want people like me, I guess, or people on Twitter to get a hold of what's going on and make a bunch of videos, a bunch of tweets, and write a bunch of articles. Which is kind of fair, I guess, but on the other hand, why should she get special treatment? It seems like if somebody else who wasn't Amber Heard, some other woman who was accused of abuse, was going to court, she'd have to just deal with it. So why is Amber Heard special? That's my whole question. That's one of my whole points in this channel, is why are these people in Hollywood special? Why are actors and actresses special? Why can't you just get treated exactly like everyone else? Just curious. David Sherborne from Mr. Depp argued the allegations Ms. Heard has made of both sexual and physical violence against her former husband, which Mr. Depp vehemently denies, have been published previously and aired in open court. And I guess there's some truth to that. We do know a lot about what's going on, don't we? He said Ms. Heard was no ordinary witness, adding she has consistently promoted herself as a victim and characterized her allegations as being not just about physical abuse, but sexual violence. Mr. Sherborne said that Ms. Heard has promoted herself as an activist during an appearance before the United Nations General Assembly, which took place in 2019, and in an opinion article for the Washington Post, which is the subject of separate libel proceedings by Mr. Depp in the U.S. However, Mr. Justice Nicol found the part of her evidence which will remain confidential was of a different order to allegations already in public domain, and I guess they are already in public domain because I pretty much think that's what we're doing here and on other channels and stuff like that. Depp's case arises out of publication of an article in The Sun in April 2018, whatever that says there. The libel claim against NGN and Mr. Wooten arises out of publication of an article in The Sun in April 2018 under the headline Gone Potty. How can J.K. Rowling be genuinely happy casting wife-beater Johnny Depp in the new Fantastic Beasts film? Mr. Depp has brought separate libel proceedings against Ms. Heard in the U.S., which the court has previously heard are ongoing. Okay, so here's the thing. We pretty much get the news that what we already know to an extent, which is about the finger, her hitting him, some verbal abuse, all the stuff we know is going to be a private hearing. My gut feeling tells me that this might be fine. It probably won't make a difference. I'm still thinking on it. It's been 24 hours. I got this in the afternoon. You guys definitely let me know what you think. Would it be better if everybody in the courtroom heard it, or if just the judge heard it? And I gotta say this. Alright. The argument is, Amber's terrified. Oh my god, oh no. Whatever that means, she can't really function properly, or she can't be in front of people, and she's been vilified. Well, what about when they vilified Johnny and he lost his role in Pirates of the Caribbean? What about that? He was really fucking vilified then. And Amber now is taking what she deserves, basically. So why don't they just say that? Well, you know, Mr. Depp was vilified, so I think that cancels that out right there, Amber. Shut up. Maybe not in those words, because, you know, a lawyer wouldn't talk like that, but, you know, you get the idea. Anyway, I'm doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, smash that subscribe button, click it, press it, whatever you gotta do, get subscribed. I was gonna say I'm doing shoutouts, I think I said that already. I repeat myself, I screw up the ends of videos. Actually, I'm doing better recently, but now you could already see I'm rambling. We're done. See you next time.